What keeps us stuck? Stuck in misery, stuck, just the feeling of stuckness, yeah? So, here's you. And you're feeling sad and stuck. And you're stuck in this box that's not real. It's in your mind because you're thinking of the future, which isn't here, and the past. So you're thinking about this person and how you miss them, or how, you miss this experience. And the problem with these things and what we were not told is that life is meant to be a learning and growing experience. So rather than looking at this person or this experience from a place of sadness, we need to bring it back to ourselves and look at the qualities that we're actually wanting. So this person, what we want is love and intimacy and connection. But when we're pining over someone else or pining over the loss of something, we are putting all of that energy externally when we're not realizing that everything external is a soul journey of our internal experience. So what we're doing is when we are not feeling love and intimacy and connection, we are not in love and intimacy and connection with ourselves. That is the love that we really want to feel with someone else. So we go trying to do that with someone else who's trying to do that, and we end up unhappy because we don't really get it. We don't get it. It's unstable because it's not love. Love is here. So what we do is we get angry and we think that this is a failure, but it's not a failure. It's just a lesson. It's a lesson when you bring it back into yourself and you discover the qualities within yourself that you are trying to find externally are within you. You are love. You're only feeling love from within yourself. You cannot feel it outside of yourself. So you can use someone as an object of, love or whatever, but truly you only feel love inside of yourself, and you don't need an external person or experience in order to feel that. You can feel it with yourself. So it's truly about being with yourself and not being stuck in, markers going out, the past, which makes you not in alignment with that love, which is within you and the source of creation, and your actual happy self, which is much bigger than this box. And that's why you feel stuck, because you're in this killing yourself or neglecting your self-consciousness when you're thinking about the past or the future. The future doesn't exist. The past is done and gone. So stop giving that energy and stop giving anxiety and worry to the future, right? This is all fear. This is fear, and this is loss. And when we experience loss, we are afraid of the future. But what you need to understand, and what we weren't taught, is that when we lose something, it is an opportunity for us to learn within ourselves and grow. This creates this expansion. So at some point, you got to bless that loss. You got to be happy for that loss, because truly, whatever you lost wasn't aligned with the happy you, with your heart, with your love center. The thing is what you will realize. And if you choose to believe this is your ticket out of the stuckness, is that this sad you that experienced this sad thing is not a match to the happy you that is aligned with this happy thing. This is a match, and this is a match. So what you want is to be this person. You don't want necessarily this is not like love, right? This wasn't love because you weren't loving yourself. You were disconnected from that love within yourself. Love truly comes within yourself. So this is a person who loves themselves, and their cup is full. Thy cup is full. You tend to your emotional intelligence. You cater to yourself. You take care of yourself. You love yourself. That is a full cup. And then you find you're a match to someone else who is a full cup. And then you share that love and it expands. And that's what you want. That's what you want. You don't want this thing that is sad. This is a whole new paradigm that you are wanting to walk into. And it really comes with letting go, detachment, and unconditional love. Unconditional is the key to this love. Unconditional. But we were born in this codependent dynamic. We were all born into this. And so this becomes this codependent dynamic, this pull and shove and this control, and this isn't healthy love. And you know what I'm talking about. So there might be some good times and some high oxytocin, and then there's roller coaster and whatever. But can you really be yourself? Are you loved for who you are in that relationship? Are you fully seen? Are you fully heard? Are you fully understood? No. Well, that's why you're sad. And why? Because you're not fully seeing and loving and understanding yourself. This person knows thyself. Because they went on the hero's journey of following their heart to meet that person and just literally become this person, because this is the person you want to be. But you have nothing to give unless you are this person. This person is a match to this. So what we have to do, and it's hard, I get it, but this is a truly painful reality. And different people are born into different levels of it. Depends on how extreme your codependent programming was. AKA, how much love do you experience from your mother and father? Were they the holy mother and father of unconditional love? Or was there abandonment, control, and not love stuff going on? Abuse. All of it. It's important to look at your internal belief systems. And for people, it's important to know that this isn't failure, it's growth. It's growth. Life is supposed to grow you. We are evolving. We are evolving past the consciousness of our parents, right? And thousands of years of not emotionally intelligent existence. And we are understanding that the path to a happy world peace, more love in the world is within. That's the only way. So you want to experience more joy and more love and a happier life, and you want to be the change you wish to see in your life, it all starts in here, because life is literally flowing through you and you're literally attracting all of your experiences, whether you like it or not. And it's not conscious until it becomes conscious and you start becoming conscious of it. And this is the path of higher consciousness. Truly, higher consciousness is the embodiment of self-love. It's as simple as that. So what you want, if your soul is calling for this, that means that it's part of your life path. And that's not for everyone. Some people are perfectly happy in this codependent relationship. Some people are just like, yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Or I'm like kind of happy, like it's fine. It's comfortable. It's what you know. You may have grown up in a loving environment and you just tend to marry your opposite sex parent, and this is called fate. And it's you just doing the patterns of what you were in. If you weren't bullied and didn't experience any hardship and you fit in the status quo quite well and you're pretty comfortable, then fine. But if not, then this is painful. And these painful, it becomes the program of your life. So in order to overcome that, if it's painful, is to cater to your emotions and unconditionally love your pain, which means you don't put any comparison, restrictions, rules on yourself. You're actually breaking down your inner patriarchy and you are bringing in your inner matriarchy, your heart. You're making your mind surrender to your heart. And how do you do that? Meditation. Literally holding your heart, going into it, going into nature, and just listening to your heart more and following that. And it's going to be different from what this fear-based mind is doing. Because obviously this isn't working. This isn't what you want. Your life is causing you to expand and grow and unify into this. This is what your heart wants. And this is available to everyone. Everyone has this match. If everyone is like moving into love. Now this is a happy world to be in, right? So if we all just embraced and followed our heart, we would have much more fulfilling relationships, a fulfilling life. This literally is fulfillment. Filling your cup is loving yourself and loving all your juicy emotions. Someone once, it's like, I heard this thing once. I don't even know where it came from. But I think the best description of what, if you were to give God a human personality, which God is just the life force, creation, energy, what gives you life, right? Which is both masculine and feminine. And when you're in tune to that, that's when you're this. But when you're not in tune to that, that's when you're this. That's the separation, right? But if you were to give God a personality, it'd be like this. Feel all those juicy emotions. Yes, feel alive. Feel those emotions because they're growing you. They're expanding your consciousness. That's what it is to be human, to feel the full range of emotions and not numb yourself out and be dead. No, feel it, grow, expand, learn. That's what God would actually sound like if it had an actual personality.